When you came into this world, I didn't have anything. I had nothing. Just myself. When I brought you home, I made a little crib for you out of a broken dresser drawer. By that time, I had a little cot that I slept in, but I was afraid you would fall out. So I made this little dresser drawer crib for you, and I put it right beside me. And I watched you every night, all night long, while you slept, to make sure nothing would creep into the room and harm you. You were so beautiful, so tiny. I loved the way your little fist curled. I loved your little feet. I didn't really know how to take care of you, so I wasn't sure what to do with you. The one thing I knew is that I loved you so much, and I knew you were mine. You belonged to me. Because of that, I really felt like I was the richest woman in the world. Nothing mattered. There were still times I felt those ghosts haunting me, talking loud sometimes, especially when I went too close to certain places, like walking across the 8th Street Bridge or that old house on 7th Street. But I ignored them, turned away, and kept walking, because I had you. I wasn't going to let whatever voices they were get to you, and I wasn't going to leave you alone here in this world. So life went on. Our lives grew, sometimes abundantly, sometimes not so much, but it was all right. But I've learned that you have to be diligent. Because sometimes things come back from the past and they shake the core of everything that you think that you know. I think that death came and took you because I had opened the door. Almost invited it in, but then I turned away and refusing to comply. I'm much more careful now. There was a moment in all of this when everything that I was, everything that I ever would be, just slipped right from my hands with you. It was as if I was standing at the door with all of the generations of my ancestors, our ancestors, that come before me, and every single soul that would ever come from me. It was as if we were standing at the door together on the brink of coming to an end. See, I thought, with just the strength of my mother's love, that I could possibly keep you alive. I thought that love could bring you back. I really thought that man would call back and say that you'd made it, that you were going to be okay, that by some grand miracle you were going to survive. I really thought the phone would ring again. So I sat there on the cold floor, hand poised over the phone. And waited. And I waited. And I waited. Ours is still the way of the giveaway. These stories are all that I have left of Ryan. So I ask you to take them, share them, read them, own them. They belong to you now. And that way, you will help me to keep my son's memory alive.